In the trading game, very few people start small and end up with 600 Gs inside their Phantom wallet. And I'm telling you, I'm not one of them. Instead, watch this video. I will show you a step-by-step process that has allowed me to dev coins consistently and sell them at incredible prices over short periods of time. This video is for educational purposes only. I am not a financial advisor. Your capital is still at risk. I'm just here to explain how the process works. Okay, guys, coming up soon, we have the live demonstration. But first, a classic example of what can happen to a trader in the Memecoin market. I mean, take a look at this here. It's a classic story. Initial bump. I mean, this looks like what this is about. So 45 minutes to an hour has passed on this coin. Not even an hour, and already either the dev is pulling the liquidity or people have lost tons of faith in this coin. It can happen to anyone at any moment, and that is a risk that I was sick of having to deal with in the trade game. So instead, I thought, how do I get on the right side of these rug pulls where I can start taking advantage? And that's when I discovered my method, the method that will be shown in this video. Take a look at some of the P&Ls here. You know, I mean, someone like this, even on this coin, they've made a lot of money. So I imagine what happened is people lost faith in the coin because they saw, oh, big spike, let's just pull out straight away. They must have purchased loads of stock in this coin and then just pulled it all out immediately because they lost faith. Now, let's talk about getting on the right side of those pulls. We're going to launch our own coin without the need of coding on createcoin.fun. That is the site that we are going to use with a bit of Solana, a bit of time, but no coding to make our own coin and upload it onto the market and make some serious money when we are on the correct side of that rug pull. Again, you don't need to know how to code. That's the magic thing about this site. Let's talk about markets and where coins go. So this is the pump market, and if you've been in the meme coin game for a while, you'll know the pump market. Now, what you might notice here is that a lot of these market caps are really low, and the reason for that is because the pump market is just chock full of bloat and shit coins. They're everywhere. There's just so much to compete with that you get lost in the noise. However, let's use dynamic on terminal and let's have a look at the Metora market. This is a lot different. The Metora market has higher market caps overall on average. Some get into the hundreds of Ks. I've seen a few totter into the billions. Okay, that is really impressive for a coin to hit the billions. There's loads of money going around these coins in the Metora market, and that's something we're going to take advantage of using createcoin.fun because that's the market our coins go to. Now, in terms of how much money you'll need to get this rolling, I'd suggest around $100, preferably a bit over, just to make sure in case of, you know, adjustments in prices, etc. And then we are going to connect our wallet. Okay, so if it's already on the browser, you should click connect wallet. It will detect your Phantom wallet. Click it, easy peasy. So, as I said, don't need to know any coding. And if you were going to create your own coin completely from scratch, you would pop in the name, the symbol, and the image here. Obviously, you'd link it to some kind of narrative. You'd link it to, say, a new film that's come out, an actor, or, you know, something popular just to get it going as a concept. But we are instead going to hit copy trending. Now, copy trending, what this does is it searches the pump market for the coins that have done really well already. So these are coins that are proven concepts in a more hostile environment. So what this means is we can take these coins, copy them, put them over to Metora, which, as we saw, is a much easier market to deal with, and we can take advantage of the proven concept and the better conditions. So you can see here you've got market caps, names, when they were last paired. You can use this information to select the coin that's right for you. You can hit refresh if you're not happy with any of them. I mostly choose my coins kind of based on vibes, if nothing else, just because all of these coins for the method we're using are actually really good. So we don't need to necessarily worry about how these coins performed before because they're proven concepts. They're all going to perform well for us. So let's take the Mohawk Penguin. Why not? That sounds cool as hell. Penguins are great. Let's do that. Now, request will initially be blocked, especially on a new wallet. You need to click proceed, and then you need to click confirm, tick a box, and confirm again. This is just the usual stuff that you get on the sort of meme coin trading sites about how capital is at risk, etc. So nothing unusual really. It's just the usual checkbox legal stuff they have to do. So now we've created our token. So we've got our token, but it's not worth anything at the moment. We need to create a liquidity pool. So a liquidity pool is us putting in a little bit of our Solana to back the coin and give it some value. So the only thing we need to change on this menu here is the amount of Solana. Now, I experimented a bunch early on, tried loads of different amounts with more, with less, but what I have found the most consistent initial investment is 0.2 Solana. So that's what I put in all of my coins now. I always put 0.2 and it works really well for me. You can put a bit more or a bit less in if you like, but I find that 0.2 strikes a nice balance between initial investment amount and having less of an overhead to fight against my profits. So let's hit confirm on that transaction and we are nearly there, guys. So we've got our coin, we've got the initial investment. There's one more thing we need to do. So you can see here our initial values of our coins. So remember those because they will change later. So we've got our $14.73 in terms of our initial value. That will go up later on, you will see. But first we need to click this lightning bolt button. We're going to boost our token. What this booster does is it puts your coin to the top of Dex Screener's trending list for an hour. Now, we're not even going to run for an hour, but we are going to take massive advantage of this booster, and we're going to make the initial cost of it, we're going to make that back and then some. Okay, so it's 0.25 Solana to boost our coin, but I promise you we will be coming away with way more than that. So it's a total, in terms of investment into the coin itself, minus the fees for the various transactions, is about 0.45 something Solana. Okay, that's the initial investment. Let's hit the boost, let's hit confirm, and then once that goes through, we will have a look on Dex Screener. So Dex Screener is up. Let's see how our coin performs. So here it is at the start. Obviously, we'll get an initial refresh to see where it is now. Perfect. Okay, market cap nearly at a K already. We've just hit over a K. So as you can see, already we're doing much better than most of those coins on pump because of the compounding factors. We have got proven coins on better markets with boosters. This is why this is near enough a surefire way to make serious money quickly. Now, if you want to win half of what I make on this coin in terms of profit, if you like, subscribe, and leave a comment, I'll put you in a prize draw where you could win half of what I make once I pull the liquidity from this coin. So, as you can see, we don't have to run it for very long, so we're back on createcoin.fun. You will see the pooled SOL will dramatically increase. I wager we'll have something in the teens in terms of how many whole Solana coins. Remember, we've not even put in one full Solana coin behind this Memecoin yet, and we are going to draw out plenty more than that. So we've got $963.70. I was very close, nearly a K. Let's hit the minus button. Let's pull all the liquidity, put that all into our pockets. And guys, once you confirm that transaction, it's done. It's as easy as that. You can see I'm not a genius. You don't have to be super smart to figure all this out. Let's look in our Phantom wallet. We have $961 from 110. It's as easy as that, guys. You've got to try this method out yourselves. It's been working for me. It can work for you too.